You know, sometimes I hate it when I'm right, but in this case, I was right. All right. Now, I know a lot of people are going to perceive this video as a hate video towards the DAZN, which is not. Why? Because I am a subscriber to the DAZN myself. Why? Because at the end of the day, I'm a boxing fan. I'm a sports fan overall. Okay. Now, when the DAZN was have been announcing these big time, these lucrative, I should say, these mega lucrative guaranteed monetary amounts for fighters like Gennady Golovkin, Canelo Alvarez, and so forth, and getting Anthony Joshua a big fight purse on a fight-by-fight basis, whatnot. I said to myself, and I was also chatting with some of the buddies offline, and I said to them, I was like, you know what? It's great that they're getting these fighters like Golovkin, Canelo, and Joshua to the DAZN, but the problem is that how they're going to recoup the costs for paying these fighters. They can't do it based off a subscription, monthly based structure. They just can't do it that way. And some of them saying, "Oh, Dan, give them a chance." Some of the guys call me a hater, this, that, and the third. You're a hater of the DAZN. You just want them to fail. I was like, no, I'm not saying they're failing. I'm just giving a honest business operational critique on how they should sustain their costs. And I just don't think this current model, because this is sustainable based off what they're doing here. You know, I have to go back to the fact that when they first announced signing Canelo Alvarez, okay, they were banking on the fact that on Canelo's popularity. They say, you know what, if we can give Canelo this guaranteed amount of dollars for the X amount of years, well, 5 years worth over $366 million, something around that price range, Canelo is a big enough name to get all the subscribers that we need. So apparently, based off what's happening right now, and based off the comment that John Skipper made during the announcement of Gennady Golovkin signing at the press conference, John Skipper said himself that the subscriber count and the numbers are not where it should be. And when he said that, I said, you know what? A change is going to be announced soon with the DAZN. Watch and see. Watch what's going to happen. I did say that a pay-per-view platform may be introduced, but not to this extent right now. It was going to be one or the other. Shout out to McGregor, because he pointed out that, you know what, if there's any going to be a drastic change with the DAZN, they're going to announce a price hike on this subscription fee, monthly fee. And what do you know? They announced it. And what's so surprising about this is that they announced it 5 months in after their initial launch in the United States, 5 or 6 months in. And usually when you announce a price hike within the first 5 months of your when you launch your product, that's not a good sign. That usually is not a good sign at all. That's usually an indication that they're operating in the red right now when it comes to their operational costs and their budget. And I think this is the reason why they were so desperate to get Deontay Wilder to sign to the DAZN. If they had gotten Wilder, they probably would not announce the subscription hike, monthly subscription hike. To be honest with you, I'm just speculating here, but I'm thinking that's probably the case here. But all I gotta say is that to be fair to the DAZN, though, they did announce also that if you're a current subscriber, which is myself, I won't see a price hike of $19.99 until next year. Which is obviously I signed up back in, I think, when did I sign up? I signed up like the week after they launched. So obviously next year in October, I believe that's when I'll see my price hike. Then I have to decide whether, which is a good deal. I have to say this is a very good deal. For an annual subscription fee, $100 a month. $100 a month. I'm sorry, $100 a year. You get all the content, all the sports content, including Bellator and some boxing events, which is a good deal. I think they're also going to announce MLB, which is coming. I think that's coming. We'll see. But other than that, that's not bad. But the problem is that this price hike that they're offering is going to scare away some new subscribers, especially. They're trying to introduce themselves into the American market, and they're still new to the market. People don't quite know who they are quite yet. And another thing that DAZN did announce when they first launched this platform in the United States is that they're going to be an ad-free, yes, you heard it, ad-free, pay-per-view free sports-based platform, okay, which is a good thing for only $10 a month. And John Skipper, and I, correct me if I'm wrong, anyone, John Skipper said himself that they will never go this route of offering advertisement, and they will not announce price hikes. What do you know? Lo and behold, not only that they announced that they're going to increase their prices, but before that, ads are coming in. Advertisers are coming in. So they're going to have to pay for these fighter purses somehow, some way. And this is the only way they can do it for, well, this is a start. But at the end of the day, that pay-per-view platform, that format is coming. Watch and see. That format is coming. And people are saying that pay-per-view is dead. DAZN's going to take over the United States. They're going to kill pay-per-view. No, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. I said this from the beginning. That is not going to happen. So watch and see. Watch when that announcement they're going to start offering pay-per-view. Now, if they do offer pay-per-view, once they offer pay-per-view, I should say, it will probably won't be at the at the enormous price range as it is right now for $74.99. It probably won't be that much, but it's coming one way or the other. Watch and see. Anyway, let me know what you guys thoughts about the price hike to DAZN. Good or bad? I'm out. Oh, one more thing before I go. Even if DAZN were successful in signing Deontay Wilder, they will still have announced a price increase in their subscription their subscription monthly fee either way. I just don't think they would have announced it at this time, but maybe down the road they would have. So, as I said before, a pay-per-view format's going to be announced. Watch and see. I'm out.